Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Irving on second. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 43. Once again, Irving. And he gets him around 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running with Irving again on second. No gain on the play, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go. Regular. 180.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his 1st series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Under. 118.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Under.
Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Stroud now on 3rd. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18. That's it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it, Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the move.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Fairbury connects on the extra point. And they add one on to to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach with 2nd down. They've got a man in motion.
20!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Mayfield now from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Houston. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Stroud off the play fake. Will find in his back. Nixon. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a 1st down Texans.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down, here's Baker. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again is Baker. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And goes to the hurry up here. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's got room to roam. He cuts it right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. First down throw here. Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Chased out to his right. It's complete to Tez Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. That's caught, it's Cade Otton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
They send a man in motion. Mayfield to throw again. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Stroud completes it quick. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Fields the hard squib kick. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back. No flags down. That's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. It's going to begin with a mix and run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Texans, 1st down.
1st down throw by Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
18. What's that?
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. They pitch it out to him here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 14. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 20-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Irving on the inside give. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, give to Irving. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play.
Baker now off the play fake. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And they pick him off again. Jalen Reed with the INT. The 50. 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
He's got Godwin working that sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Motion man left is Johnson. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180. Cut.
Irvin here from the gun. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Again for the first time to Rashawn White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
What's up?
Trying to get it on the keeper. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alert. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
31. Buccaneers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
118. What's up?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Under. 118. What's up?
going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
On third and long, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. He takes it down to the 33. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They give inside to Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Okay.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their first win of the season. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Hey, Sal, Tony. Hey.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
He was covered by Henry Jabo.
Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You never, ever is an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Oh, good effort there. Didn't get the feet in, though. It looked like he had them both. Couldn't tap the second. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. First down throw here, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He was defended by Garrett Stingley.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. A gain of 14. First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Motion man left is Johnson. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Texans fans, 'cause it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. And they pick him off again! Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The
Texans to the line. First and 10.
At their own 2-yard line.
On the quick.
Stroud completes it quick. Ripping off yards past the 40. Rico Collins into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. For big yards on the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Real, real, real. 180. What's up?
Now here's Mayfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Air it out on third. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to try to throw for it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches, I learned to swim.